Hi, I'm Ellie.
Hi, I'm Alicia, and welcome to our presentation on action films.
Action films is a film genre where the main character or characters are thrust into a series of challenges that typically include violence, extended fighting, physical feats, and frantic chases. Action films tend to have a resourceful hero struggling against incredible odds, which include life-threatening situations, a villain, or a pursuit which generally concludes in victory for the hero. Action films have a tremendous impact on the audience. Action films have high energy throughout the film. Physical stunts such as chase scenes, races, rescues, battles, martial arts, mountains and mountaineering, destructive disasters, fights, escapes, non-stop motion, spectacular rhythm, and pacing.
The main action centers around a male action hero or protagonist portrayed by these most prominent actors: Bruce Lee, Steven Seagal, Sylvester Stallone, Harrison Ford, Bruce Willis, Chuck Norris, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce Lee, Charles Bronson, Steve McQueen, and Chuck Norris. Women in action films usually play the role of accomplices or romantic interests of the hero, although modern action films have featured strong female characters to broaden demographic appeal.
They almost always have a resourceful hero struggling against incredible odds, life-threatening circumstances, or an evil villain, and are trapped or chasing each other in various modes of transportation, with victory or resolution attained by the end after strenuous physical feats and violence.
Action films are generally set in harsh, uncivilized locations. Some examples would be in a desert, an island, a searing jungle, or a cold polar area. The individuals or groups struggle against forces of nature to survive and are tested by their integrity or unselfishness.
Action-adventure films typically take place in exotic locations, highlighting a hero that travels around the world to reach a significant feat. An important example of this is the Indiana Jones franchise. Action comedy involves action and humor, originating in the 1980s, when actors that were known for their comedic impact merged into action roles. Some examples of action comedy is Dumb and Dumber and Zootopia. The popular franchise Top Gun is considered an action drama because it involves action and drama in its production. Action horror includes supernatural elements that inflict fear on the audience. An example is Aliens. Disaster films are constructed in settings that were struck by natural disasters, such as floods, earthquakes, hurricanes, volcanoes, pandemics, etc. An example is The Day After Tomorrow and Armageddon.
The foreign influence of martial arts on international film production is incorporated into the modern action genre. The Karate Kid is a notable example of a martial arts action film in which characters engage in hand-to-hand combat. Sci-fi action emphasizes gunplay, space battles, invented weaponry, and other sci-fi elements weaved into the action film premises. A few examples are Star Wars, The Hunger Games, and Terminator. Spy films are films in which the hero is generally a government agent who must take violent action against agents of a rival government or organization. A few examples of spy films are the James Bond films, Miss Congeniality, and Jason Bourne in the Bourne series. Action thriller movies feature guns, cool explosions, and amazing set pieces, developed in the 1970s. Die Hard and The Warriors are key examples of this genre. Superhero films are very prevalent contributors to action films and have elements of sci-fi, fiction, and fantasy, focusing on one or more superheroes with superhuman abilities. Some examples are Justice League, Spider-Man, and Green Lantern.
Good Old Boy films were low-budget action films with good old boys on the run. They became very popular in the 70s and 80s. An example of these kind of movies are White Lightning, Macon County Line, and Cannonball. Sports-oriented films are exactly as they sound, films centered around athletic activities.
Some classic examples of action films are The Great Train Robbery, The Adventures of Robin Hood, and The Most Dangerous Games.
Special technological effects enhance the violent aspect of action films. Modern films have incorporated minority and female protagonists to improve demographic diversity in films. Along with many other genres, action films are working to include diverse roles throughout recent productions. A couple notable examples are Wonder Woman and Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Star Wars has won awards for set, costume design, editing, and special effects, music score, picture, actor, director, and writing screenplay. Star Wars was an influential film in American action films. Jurassic Park won awards across all divisions: writing, editing, directing, acting, costume, and set design. Jurassic Park merged action and adventure films in their movies.
Thanks for watching!